Hello everyone, my name is Harshi and welcome back to my channel. Well, you read the title and you know what the video is going to be about. Well, law entrances, some might want to get into the best of the law schools while some might be looking at it like a backup option. Irrespective of it all, everyone's primary aim is to give their best at it. How do we do that? Let's see. Now what I'm going to talk about is not something that you are listening to for the first time, but trust me, if you do this, you have won the game halfway already. In 2020, when I was giving my law entrances, my Clat didn't go that well. I was allotted several NLUs, but not the NLU that I had wanted, primarily because I made these mistakes. Luckily, there was a 1 month gap between Clat and MHCET. I worked on these mistakes, I rectified them and secured an All India rank 7 and MHCET and Maharashtra State rank 1. Had I known them before, my rank would have been much better. Anyway, let's see what mistakes I had made that you shouldn't be making. Revise rather than keep solving and reading more and more. I cannot emphasize on the importance of revision. What mistake I made was I kept on reading a lot. I collected a lot of sources for GK and essentially read a lot but didn't revise enough. So what happened in the exam was, when I was seeing the questions, I saw a lot of questions familiar to me, but I couldn't conclusively choose one answer because I hadn't revised enough. Had I revised enough, I would be in a much better position to select proper answers to make correct choices. Hence, revision is the key. Revision is very important. Solve mocks and analyze them thoroughly. It is very important to analyze your mocks, analyze your practice tests. What I used to do initially was, after getting done with the mocks, I would immediately see the scores, immediately see the answers that I got incorrect, and that's it. In total, I would spend only an hour or so on the analysis. Later, I realized that's not how an analysis is done. After getting done with your mock, do not immediately sit to analyze the mock. Spend some 2 to 3 hours studying some other subject or either resting. Come to the mock after a few hours with a much fresher mind. Now solve all the questions whether you got it correct or incorrect. You'll be thinking why to solve the questions that you already got correct. Sometimes what happens is we solve some questions with a much tougher or more complex method, and the solution given in the mock are much simpler. Hence it is very important to go through each and every question of the mock. I swear, if you aren't analyzing your mocks correctly, you are essentially wasting those 2 hours writing the mock also. Analyze your mocks, rectify the mistakes, and your scores will boost like anything. Give your mocks like you are giving your actual exam. When I say this, I mean literally like an actual exam, with the proper planning beforehand of how much time you'll devote to each section, in what order you'll attend the sections, everything. Initially, I used to take mocks very lightly. If I got a call, I would mindlessly pause the mock and pick up the call. If I had to drink water, I would again pause the mock and drink water without realizing these things aren't possible in the actual exam. Hence, it is very important, it is very crucial to have that mindset of an actual exam. You'll know where you stand and you'll know how much you need to work on yourself. If there's something that you need to take away from this video, I'll tell, do not take mocks lightly. Do not ignore quantitative techniques. A lot of us hate math, but not studying it is not a solution. Not attempting questions from this section will be a very big mistake. A lot of people fear math and hence leave it, so it's an amazing opportunity for you to grab it so that you can outscore them. But you cannot just go and attempt math as it is. Math will be a very big time consumption element if you hadn't practiced it enough. Hence, practice math a lot so that it reduces the time taken to solve the section and at the same time enhances your score. Do not study randomly. Avoid studying randomly. Plan your day in advance, either the previous night or early in the morning. Studying randomly would only lead you to give a lot of hours into the study but not give any desired outcome. Set a definite goal. For example, in the coming 3 days, I want to complete 15 passages of English, say revise 2 months of GK, 2 math topics, etc. This way you'll know what you have to complete and hence you'll not end up wasting time. This will also help you to stay motivated because you know you have to complete this much task, and hence you'll want to keep studying and complete it eventually. Well, these were some of the mistakes that I made and I wouldn't want you to make them. I worked on them during MHCET exam and it did give me the results that I had desired. It's a matter of few months. Give your best and make yourself proud. I guess that's it from my side. If you take something from this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. It would encourage me to make more such videos. Till then, goodbye, all the best.